It's time. Kings, y'all ain't ready. It's time. It's your boy, Coach Josh Jones, former King from Chapter 1 series. I'm here with my man, Kyle Jacko, about to bring you Chapter 3 series. Kings, I hope y'all ready. It's time, man. Let's get it.
How y'all doing today, man? Or night, wherever you are, when you watch this video, you see what the shirt is. It is time for the King Series Chapter 3. Man, let's give a shout out to King Series Chapter 1. Kings Chapter 1. Thank y'all for all y'all did. Y'all paved the way for the King Series Chapter 2. Chapter 2 last year. You know, y'all came in with the fire. That's what y'all did. But I promise you, it's King Series Chapter 3. You thought Chapter 2 and 1 was hard. King Series Chapter 3 about to be even harder. Man, I got this king that his testament, everything he does, it remind you on the Kings is on chapter 1. That king, king's not here anymore. But everything he does, that anybody gonna tell you what he does. I need you to take all the information you get, because all gonna tie in right in this video. Remember what I told y'all. Y'all don't like listening. Listen to everything he says and watch how it ties right back into the video. But with that being said, man, I had the honor of meeting this dude in Auntie Patas's room. Hearing the way he put words together, he always talks about God. And he just like me, except he don't have no hair. He got a beard. I can't grow a beard. He got a beard. I don't have it. We can't grow these locks though. But man, this king is it truly to me is something like a spiritual brother, something like a friend, because I know for a fact if I was to call him any time of the day or any time of the night, and I ask this man something about life in general, I know you're going to write something to tell me. So with that being said, King Brown, come to the stage and talk to the people, King.
What is happening, family? My name is Theo Brown-T. I go by Theo Brown-T. Listen, I'm loving everything that my brother just said, but honestly, I just feel humbled just to be in the presence of greatness. I feel humbled to even be on this platform that you provided, bro. So I appreciate you. I thank you. Man, it's been a crazy journey to get to where I'm at, but all I know is that I wouldn't have made it without God. Simple, plain. That's all I got. That's all I got for right now. Until we get into this, but where I'm at, only God has got me to where I'm at. That's all I can say.
I love that because a lot of times in life, we don't normally give people, we don't normally give God the credit. A lot of times we want to give the people the credit. We want to give everybody else the credit. And I tell you all the time, you can look up to all the celebrities you want to. You can keep on doing that. But if you ain't looking up to God, God created them to do what they're doing right now. So God created them, he got something for you. You don't honor and how much man. So you should always do, you should always put God first. When you put God first, your faith gets stronger, your prayer life gets stronger. Stop looking at people to save you like Superman gonna come fly through your front door or your back window, because it ain't gonna happen. God can save you, but you gotta always give it to God no matter what. King, my next question to you is this right here. How do you wear your crown in society around other kings?
Man, listen, that's a good question, bro. Because I would love to say that I wear it straight. I would love to say that it's always been like that, but it hasn't always been like that. I now wear my crown proud because I know who I am. I no longer fear of being judged. I no longer fear society looking at me a certain way or other men looking at me a certain way, because I know that what I'm here for isn't for them per se. All I know is that I'm here for a purpose, because I know my purpose now. I walk like I know my purpose. I walk with purpose. Ever seen anybody walk with purpose? They look like they got somewhere to be, so they're walking intentionally. So I wear my crown intentionally. That's how I wear my crown. That's how I choose to wear my crown anyway. Yeah, intentionally.
Okay, love that. Amazing answer as always, King. He do the same thing on Clubhouse too. Like he really does. He drop his coats, and after he drop everything, he leave the room. Might not see Brother Theo for a week, but whenever he come back in, he gonna drop some more coats. He gonna leave the same way. But man, my next question is, who is your king role model? Like for me, my king role model, one of them has to be Malcolm X. Malcolm X is my king role model because I saw the way he was as a husband. I saw the way he was as a father. But I also got a chance to watch his biography and see what he was when he was Detroit Red. You know what I'm saying? Came from the street, done everything he did, got locked up, found religion, done it his own way. Even though he found that religion, he started seeing stuff wrong in that relationship. What he did was he went to Mecca, came back, totally different mind frame. And we know how the next part of the story goes, but I love that he always stood for his family. He always stood for his kids. Always did. And my second one has to be my pastor, Dr. Curran B. Lee, Stone Mountain, Georgia, 2201, Young Road, Berean Christian Church. And why he's one of mine, my king role model is because, man, my pastor, he saw something in me that I ain't seeing myself. And he kept on saying, he still see it to this day. So those are the two kings that I'm going to talk about. And Theo, it's your turn. I'm going to tell you right now, King, you cannot use God. You cannot use Jehovah Jireh. You can't use Jesus. I need to know two king role models in your life other than God, other than Jehovah Jireh, other than Jesus. Any other name you want to call them, the Most High, anything else. I need two king role models, and let me know why.
Man, I want to say my dad, even though I know my dad isn't a perfect man, he is not a man of huge stature, but I've seen how he walks with God. I've seen how he talks with God, and to me, that is the epitome of kingliness. The way that you take advice, the way that you are led to lead your family. I think that's the perfect model. And I'm gonna say, man, I honestly, I don't see myself seeing other men other than my dad in a certain light, because I know that we're all men, and I know that we fall short, and I know, and it's hard to hold somebody out of such a high regard. That's such a huge expectation that the ones that I've held to that regard have always disappointed, because I gave them the power to disappoint. And I don't ever want to put anybody in that category in a way that, I mean, my dad can disappoint me. He's still going to be positive. There's no getting around that. But other men that have disappointed me is because I allowed my own perception of who they portray to be the thing versus who I knew them to be. And they didn't ask for that. And so for me, it's hard to put somebody else in that category that can't be anything else to me than just that, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard to put another man in that category, but I'll definitely say my dad, man.
Oh, trust me, King. Trust me, I truly, truly understand that. You know what I'm saying? I really, really do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always go with Malcolm X, you know what I'm saying? Because I saw his walk. You know what I'm saying? I saw everything that he was doing. I met people that actually knew him. So I was walking in with Pastor Lee, like he's just like the uncle to me, like the cousin, the brother. He's everything to me, because at my church, man, he feeds you with the word like so much. But like Christmas is coming every single Sunday and Tuesday at church, because he's always he's bringing it to you in another type of way. So yeah, I can understand, because I had some people that I looked up to, and no lie, man, they let me down. Not even a couple of times. It was more than enough. And after they let me down, I was like, you wearing the wrong crown. Let me tell y'all something right now. You need to understand this. I can't put on Theo's crown. Theo cannot put on my crown. So the next question is you, why do you keep on trying to put on everybody else's crown? I'm talking about rappers, I'm talking about singers, I'm talking about your friends, I'm talking about your family. You got to stop putting on everybody's hat. Mess around and catch spiritual ringworms. That's you know what? We're gonna just go. We're gonna take off and go for that. We're gonna just leave that right there. Y'all can put a pin in that, and we're gonna just keep on going. Oh, okay. Hey, how you gonna mute your microphone, man? We got so called wordplay. Yeah, hey man. I think that's gonna be our next word for 2022, Theo. Spiritual wingworms, man. That's gonna be our next word, man. But man, with the wordplay is something where I come up with 3 words, and when I come up with these 3 words, I want you to go in detail and tell me what the words mean to you. Okay, marriage. When I say marriage, man, how does that make you feel, man? I know y'all about to see Theo have one of the biggest smiles in the world. Go ahead, bro.
Hell, yeah. No,
I know you better be glad your wife sleep right now.
I tell you this, marriage is hell in a way, and I'll explain why. Because we often think marriage as this thing, as this beautiful, intricate thing, and it is. But it's hell because you have to die to yourself, and you have to die to the expectations, and you have to go to a place that you have never been before, and you have to literally give up everything that you thought this person is supposed to be for you. And when you go through that phase of unlearning everything that society has taught you that this woman or this man is supposed to be to you, or this union is supposed to be, it's hell. It's hell because you are literally purging everything that you thought you knew. And it's a journey that creates and rebrands you to be a better person, because the other person is a reflection of you. So whatever they're going through, whatever they're experiencing, whatever chaos that's in that, that's in that marriage, it's a reflection of the internal. And so if you don't like what you see in your partner, chances are that thing is within you. They're just reflecting, they're just giving it back to you. And so to me, that's why I say hell, because you have to go to a place so deep and so dirty to get yourself back out, because you got to purge everything that you thought or society has taught you to be. So that's why I call it hell.
Okay, I'm still glad your wife is asleep right now. I was sitting there, I was like, okay. So your next one is gonna be two words I'm putting together. What do you think about social media?
Man, social media is a trap. It's a trap. We often hear the term the trap house, and the reason why it's a trap is because you get sucked into the sweet stuff of it, but you don't know how to get out. And it's one of those things that if you are not careful, you will find yourself catching that virus, that ringworm, that spiritual ringworm, because you're putting on everybody else's crown, because you're looking at everybody else's highlight reels and you're thinking, I'm behind. You're comparing yourself to other people and you're thinking, why not me? And social media has honestly put us in a place that has allowed us to see the fake versions of other people, and then makes us want to show up fake. But the minute you start to become authentic, and the minute you start to show up real, the world doesn't accept you because you don't look like the filters that everybody else is putting up. So you're looking through the filtered life of everybody else, and you're thinking that they got it going on. They don't. So I call it the trap, man. Social media is the trap, the official trap.
I love that, because you were talking about the filters. Like, I don't know, you be on social media. You can't use no filters right now on Instagram. You can't use nothing. You can't use nothing. I thought about it. I was like, they cut the filters off so people could be real. So now, instead of people going to be real, guess what? TikTok just went all the way up. Facebook just went all the way up.
Yep.
Because people don't want to show their real self. They want to show what it looks like. And I tell people all the time that with me, you already know, you gonna get me whether you like it or not. Like, I'm gonna come just like this. I was on Instagram one day, man, and some of the people I know, they still out there doing what they doing and stuff like that. And one of the dudes, he got on the Instagram Live. You know what I'm saying? Took out his drugs and took out this right here. I'm sitting up here, and first we were clowning, then we had a real conversation. And he was just kept on talking. Then one of my bro, he moved him out the IG Live. But I had to tell him, I say, man, dude, 19 years old. When you get 30 years old, come talk to me. I need to see how you making it. I need to see how that leg walking with you. I need to see you not hearing that the doors just slam. I need to see where you're gonna be by the time you get this age. So yes, that's really true right there. My next one, what you gotta say about this king, man, named Kyle Jacko, man? You've been knowing Kyle Jacko for a while. I don't know that dude, man, but he real cool though, man. Like, what you gotta say about that king?
Integrity. I'll definitely say integrity, loyal, honest, and I'll even go say unfiltered, and unfiltered in a way that you see God in him, but you also see man in him as well. because he doesn't fake it like he's got it going on. He tells you what is real for him, and he tells you what life for him has been like. And I remember listening to your story, and I remember thinking, for real, like this dude is being going through all this, and he still shows up with a smile on his face. He reminds me of Jeremiah, of the weeping prophet, the man who's gone through in the book of Lamentations, in the third book of Lamentations, talks about every affliction that he's ever had. And then at the end, he says, but to this I remember, I bring back to mind, and I'm grateful. And that's you, bro. That's you. You remind me of Jeremiah. Everything that you've been through, you're grateful. And to me, that's the epitome of a king, bro. That's the epitome of a man like King David, a man who's not perfect, but a man after God's own heart. That's the epitome of someone who is willing to go above and beyond. Bro, like you do this stuff and you don't even get paid for it, because you're reaching into your gift bag, and you're reaching into a place that only God has created for you to be able to take out from. And you're giving without repentance. You're giving without expectations. You are literally showing up every day, being consistent. I can't say that about a lot of Black men. Consistently showing up. I can't say that about a lot of them. And honestly, bro, you taught me a great lesson of show up when you say you're gonna show up, even when the time isn't conducive to your schedule. You still show up. So I appreciate you, bro. That's all I gotta say about him. I mean, I know you don't know who he is and everything, but yeah, that's all I gotta say about that boy.
I mean, he cool though, man. Like he be wearing these little hats and everything, like cool. But I tell people this right here: the real reason why I come out the way I do, and I'm like this, because at the end of the day, when the book of Kyle Jacko comes out, you ain't gonna be able to add nothing into it because I already told you everything. A lot of people need to understand this. When you're doing stuff in your life, I need you to always understand that if you tell people what you have done, it'll always be better. Like, why don't you tell a job you can fix on an airplane, you can't even drive a car? Doesn't make any sense. So I tell people all the time, like, man, I'm gonna be authentically me. God gave me a voice to shake up a room. He didn't give me a voice to sit right here and complain with you. I don't got time for that. So that's what I do in my life. I'm always be 100. Like you told you, I don't get paid for none of this stuff. I'm doing it because at the end of the day, it's not about the money, it's about helping the people. You can't help the people, the money don't matter. So
100%.
Welcome you all to the King Series Chapter 3, where you can like and comment or subscribe, or you don't even have to, because if you don't like, comment, subscribe, guess what? We're still dropping videos every day. Boom. And with that being said, King, you have won the wordplay, man. You want to know what you have won?
It don't even matter. All I know is I'm here for it.
Okay, man. You have won 49 biscuits from Popeyes. No water,
Boom.
no tea,
Ooh.
no butter, no nothing.
Ooh.
You got to eat all these biscuits in less than 15 seconds.
Man, I'm choking. That's it.
I got another gift for you.
Send it.
I'm sending you a Chucky doll to your house. 1996 vintage.
Nope, throwing that thing out.
No, I mean, look, only thing you gotta do is open the box and cut off the light.
Oof, bro, I'm chucking Chucky out, bro. I'm chucking Chucky out. That thing was the scariest thing in my life, bro. Like, I swear, I remember watching that movie thinking, ain't no way. I didn't even finish the movie. I said, ain't no way.
I got one more gift for you though, King.
Send it.
Okay, man. The next gift I got for you, man, it is an iPhone charger. But it's cut in half, and I don't know where to block it.
I'll take it. I'll wire something together.
Now, look, all Kings from the King Series, Chapter 4 for next year. You see how he took his gift? Next year, man, we're going to buy all y'all boys Gucci belts, man. Y'all going to have Gucci belts next year. Yeah, somebody going to buy that for you. I don't know who it's going to be. It still ain't going to be me. But somebody going to buy you them Gucci boots, the Gucci belts, whatever you want, boots, whatever you want to get. They going to buy them for you, man. You got to keep hope alive, man. But
I
that's why I've
love
done
it.
this wordplay, man, because if you don't know me, you gotta understand that, man, I'm that person that, man, I love telling jokes, I love laughing, I love doing a lot of stuff. I love doing what I have to do because, man, a lot of times in life we don't laugh at what's going on. We always want to be serious. King, let me tell you, you can smile sometimes, man. Stop me mugging the whole block all the time. Why? Why are you doing it? You look stupid. You walk around, I'm not gonna talk to nobody. You look stupid. Yeah, smile, man. Smile before you bust a blood vessel. Smile. Yes. And with that being said, man, I ain't kicked my camera and everything. With that being said, King, we had the wordplay this year. And I told y'all to stay tuned because y'all know this logo says Eddie Ray Brown, which is my uncle. But think about this. He passed away year before last and he's gone. But he's able to do the video. All the Kings had to watch this video. But think about this though. Theo, I want you to tell them about what you saw in this video. I want you to tell them why they should watch this video. But I need all y'all listening to me right now. Uncle Eddie Ray Brown, that's my uncle. Then we got Theo Brown. And the rest of it, I'm not gonna tell you the next because he's about here to tell you right now. So with that being said, King, you got the mic.
Man, listen, as a barber, as a veteran, I was watching that and I'm thinking to myself, this dude is telling my story. Like, this is unreal because like I'm sitting there thinking, out of all the things that you've been through, which reminds me of you, like the heart attacks, things like that. Like my man was only given a certain percentage of chance to live, and you know, like in the time that video came out, you know, he was still alive and everything, and he said, you know, I'm still here. I'm like, if that ain't the strength of someone who is resilient, someone who understands the power of prayer, someone who understands what his mission on earth was. And just even just watching him in his own barbershop, like to me, that's like the epitome of like any barber that, you know, we all come through school, we all want to own our own barbershops. But for him to look around and say, you know, I'm doing this interview in my barbershop. And he started his, you know, he started his barbering career right after he got out of the military the same way that I did. And I'm thinking, yo, I hope I get to be where he's at. I hope I get to be in a space and in a state of mind that when somebody asks me, like, how was my life? I could tell them the same thing that he told the guy that interviewed. Like, to me, that was the epitome of true kingship. And I appreciate you allowing me in the intimate space to watch that, bro. So yeah, man, like it just blew my mind, bro. It just blew my mind, man.
I love that. Think about this, everybody. He told you that he's a barber. He told you he was in the military. He told you at the same time, you watched that video and that video gave him purpose. The key question is, why you ain't go watch it? You can watch all these King series. They've been telling you about this one king. You still don't want to go do it because you know why? See, God's telling you to do something, and what you trying to do? You're trying to fight God back every single time. And you ain't gonna win. I'm glad that my uncle, he kept on fighting like that. He kept on doing what he had to do. And when he loved his world empty. But guess what though? I'm gonna carry this mantle. We're gonna keep it going no matter what. So King, my next question to you right now is this right here. These questions I'll tell you, I love all my questions. You know I come up with all of them myself. So this question right here for you is, my bad. What are you doing in life today to develop future kings in your society?
So as a mentor, as a coach, man, I mentor those who come into my chair, those who literally sit in my chair and we have conversations. And a lot of times I've realized that they're they're going through life without guidance. Especially a lot of these young kids, they're going through life without guidance. And the last thing that they need is another, sermon. The last thing they need is another scripture to go home and memorize, versus reality, versus talking about real life, versus answering the questions that maybe their parents, because a lot of them come from single homes, maybe their moms can't answer. And being willing to be vulnerable and telling them my story, that's how I mentor. Tell them where I've been, what I've been, how life has been for me, and the tools that I've utilized to get to where I'm at. And that's honestly just what I'm doing, man. Just mentoring and coaching young men.
I love that, King, because I tell a lot of people this right here, and I love telling people this. God is birthing new leaders. You can think you holding in God if you want to. You think that you ain't gonna do anything. You think you just go to church on Sunday and Tuesday, you're gonna bust hell wide open. You don't see what it really look like. God is birthing new leaders. So whoever I'm talking to right now, you want to know why your voice is not made for everybody. It's not made for everybody because God give you something else. Like I tell you this right here, man, when I go and do what I do on YouTube, on Clubhouse, I don't care if you like me or not. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to keep on doing what God wants me to do. I'm not going to call him Daddy Jesus like everybody else. I call him God. You want to call him Daddy Jesus, you go ahead and have a good time. But with me and mine, we stand with God. So, man, hopefully that right there inspired some youth out there right now, because I feel like the youth, I got so much talent, I just need to be inspired. So this King series is going straight out to y'all. So, King, our next question is, what behavior do you see in mainstream society that's sending out the wrong message? You got the mic, King.
The inability to self-assess and the inability to show up authentically. I think again, back to social media, there is this thing that everybody wants to be everybody else. Everybody wants to be the next rapper. Everybody wants to be the next Michael Jordan. Everybody wants to be the next LeBron or Kobe or whoever your favorite player is or whoever your favorite rapper is. God made them as one of one, and God made you as one of one. And you trying to be like them, sorry, that motor's already been broken. And so the biggest problem that I see in mainstream society is everybody's trying to be like everybody else. Even the ones who say, well, yeah, I want to be different. No, you're not. You're just copying off somebody else who try to be different. And instead of taking a step back and self-assessing and say, well, who did God make me to be? How can I show up as that? Like, that's the biggest problem that I see.
Nah, yes, man. I love that because some people want to be Bernie Mac. Some people want to be Steve Harvey. Shout out to RIP to Bernie Mac. Some people want to be Steve Harvey. Some people want to be one of the basketball players, a football player. Some of this right here. God gave them the same hours in the day to do everything they got to do. Mamba mentality. That means he had to go out there and work every single day for what he had to do. Stop trying to be other people and wear your crown. You know what? I'm gonna have something on Club. I come out real soon. You call wear your crown. Wear your crown. I get out the way. That's gonna be the video coming real soon. Check me out on yeah, we dropping knowledge tonight. So yeah, anybody want to take, go ahead, try it. It's cool. But when I'm gonna bring it to you, yeah, it's gonna be totally different. But King, the next point right here, I'm gonna need you on this. The last year we had a motivational prayer. The motivational prayer, as y'all know, I'm a motivational speaker. And with motivational prayer, it was something where we just prayed to God doing motivation. But last year, for the last month, for the Queen series, God gave me the vision of a Queen's prayer, where the Queens pray for everybody watching the video, this, that, and other. So God gave me another vision for the King series. It's called King's Prayer. I know you saw the video just pop up right there, the King's Prayer. So the King is gonna pray for everybody on this series, for everybody in the world. King, no matter how long you are, you go ahead and get the microphone and go talk to your fellow kings. I see y'all right when he get done.
But before we do, I want to make sure that y'all understand that when you pray, there's an intention behind that. Every word that you say, there has to be intention. It's got to be work that's got to get done after you pray, because prayer without work is dead. So I want to pray for y'all, and I want to be intentional. So to those who are struggling with anxiety, those who are struggling with depression, those who are struggling with suicidal ideation, those who are having a hard time right now, feeling like they don't matter. God, I pray that you give them, you show them the vision. God, I pray that you open up their eyes and show them purpose. God, as you created each and every one person that's listening to my voice, God, I pray that you open up their hearts, open up their minds. Let they see and receive you the same way that I see and receive you. God, I pray that as they're walking, keep them safe. As they're out and about, watch over them. Let them know that their blessing is already with them. God, I praise and thank you for all that you are, all that you have been, all that you will be.
And amen. Yes, my big brother came in, had to give that strong prayer. Like we doing the King series, man. And we gotta give him that strong prayer every single time. And I love how he paused. Because some people want to just jump in and go ahead and do it right. And he paused and he wanted to make sure that whatever God put on his heart, that's what he prayed for. And a lot of times right now we're going through a lot of depression right now. A lot of people are. We're doing what we gotta do. Like people want to know how I make it through. Now I make it through with prayer. Like I pray every single day. I don't let the negativity beat me down. When negativity beats you down at your doorstep, it's be hard to get back up again. So I keep my head up. I keep moving where I gotta move. But this part right here, my brother Theo, he's gonna wrap up the whole video. I got a question for him to wrap the whole video with. But I need you to know this right here. With this King series, comes out once a year. With this King series, we're not doing no TikTok challenges. Nah, we ain't doing that. Unless they got a TikTok challenge called Pray 5 times a day. If it's that one, I'm there. But this King series created because we want to adjust your crown to fit your head. Not nobody else's crown. We want to adjust your crown. Y'all get ready. It's going to be about 35, 36 kings on this King series. I need you to like, comment, and subscribe. Share these videos to your friends and family. Let them know what you're watching is about God and motivation. But big bro, what I want you to do right now is I want you to give a motivational message to the kings and the queens of 2022. And then after you give that message, I want you to wrap it up any type of way you want to. If you want to just chunk the deuces, if you want to take off your fake beard and just throw it in the camera, you know, you can do anything you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's all on you, bro. But I want you to close out the video because, man, you've done a very amazing job, man. So, hey, your 22 message for the kings and queens, and close out whatever way you want to close it out. Take off that fake beard. Take off that fake beard too.
I appreciate that. Listen, y'all. Motivation. I don't do a whole lot of motivation anymore because I realize that motivation can only get you so far. I want to give you some application, and I know you're probably thinking, okay, well, how does this apply to my life? Let go of the expectations that you are feeling from your past. Whatever expectations that you feel, anytime that you start feeling like I should be able to, let go of that. Because when you said I should be able to, you try to conjure up something that somebody told you that you should be able to do. Your life isn't their life. Stop trying to live somebody else's life on somebody else's timeline. Even the false expectations that you have right now are putting you in a place that you shouldn't be. That's me saying you shouldn't be because you're thinking that, oh, I need to be there. Oh, I need to get this degree. I need to get validated because I feel this way. Because if I don't get this, I'm not good enough. You are good enough. Jeremiah 1:5 is saying, and this is me paraphrasing into Theo's vision and verse. God been knowing who you are. He created you as you, not nobody else. God created you as nobody else. Stop trying to be somebody else. Be your authentic self because God created you that way. And how do you become your authentic self? Pause. Everything that you are doing right now, pause. Listen. Is this for me? When you start feeling like somebody else's expectations are pushing you, is this for me or is this for my parents? Is this for me, or is this, am I trying to show the world that I can do this? Stop trying to prove your worth to the world. Your worth has already been proven. The minute you were created, the minute you were conceived, your worth was already proven. You're good enough. You're worthy enough. God created you just the way that you are, in this beard and faith. So, God, I appreciate you though. But until next time, y'all, love y'all. Peace.